Nice meeting you again today. You are welcome to today's edition of Retirement Clues. I remain the promoter of this program, Mr. Chusudo Okonta, the publisher of Nigeria #1 Insurance and Pension News Online, and promoter of the initiative that is behind donation of free insurance products to the uninsured. We want to use this opportunity to appreciate all those people that have been supporting us since this program started, and for the feedbacks that we are getting. And we promise that we'll continue to serve you, with something that we keep enhancing your knowledge on retirement. Today we have come with another good topic, a research topic, and a topic that we believe that we provide solutions to some threats that we have, some things that actually threatening a good retirement. The topic we want to discuss today says how bad governance, poverty constitute great threat to good retirement. That is what we want to discuss. The topic again says how bad governance, poverty constitute great threat to good retirement. That is what we want to discuss. Indeed, in our nation, good lifestyle in retirement is being threatened. But we'll come to that when we come to our discussion session. Let's just quickly serve you with the update. On Saturday last week, the lawmakers, the lawmakers from the Senate and from the rep that oversee the affairs of pension, they gather together with the pension operators under the umbrella of the pension fund administrators of Nigeria, known as PENOP, to brainstorm on how to improve, the retirement system in Nigeria. The program started on Friday and ended that Saturday, and it was a robust time. Both the chairman that is in charge of establishment oversees pension in the Senate, and the chairman that is responsible for pension in the House of Representatives, they were all there with their members together with the top executive of PENOP, and we journalists were there too. It was a robust time, and our prayer is that most of the things that we agreed there, that they will really go and implement them, so that we'll have a robust pension system that every one of us can be proud of. And one of those takeaway from the retreat is that if all things being equal, very soon they promised to look into the pension reform at 2014, and one of those things that they may be looking into is trying to upscale to increase pension contributions from 18%. Though it's minimal, I've been saying it on this program that 18% is minimal, but they law states 18%, and many people have abide with that 18%, but we are believing that they may show it up above that 18%, so that enough fund can be aggregated for workers, towards their retirement. I think these are the few updates. As we continue with this program, we'll continue to give you, highlights of things that transpired in that retreat. Just as I've said earlier, our topic today says how bad governance, poverty constitute great threat to good retirement. That is what we want to discuss. Indeed, the retirement system in Nigeria is being threatened every day, And we've come to actually realize that these two major things are the things that are actually causing the major threat to good retirement in Nigeria. These two major things, bad governance and poverty. And if you even look at them, the poverty is a baby of bad governance. Poverty is a baby of bad governance because it is bad governance that has actually brought about poverty, and both of them are pulling the pension system, the contributory pension scheme. They are actually pulling it, and we just pray that God will give the system the power to actually withstand the threat that is coming from bad governance and poverty. And all of us must put our hands together, because in the course of preparing this program, I began to look at it. Before now, what we are even be saying is old age poverty, but now it's as if the old age poverty is even far off. The poverty that is at the present now is even making people not to even remember the poverty that awaits them, in the front. The poverty that awaits them maybe in the future. The present poverty that they are facing, most of them are not even thinking of tomorrow. What they are thinking today is, how do I actually migrate out of the threat, the poverty threat that is before me today. And it's so funny that people are not even thinking of tomorrow. All they are fighting now is just survival. How do I survive today? Tomorrow is not too sure. It's just today that they have seen that they are fighting, and this is a major threat to retirement. What are the effects of bad governance and poverty? What are the effects on good retirement? Those are the things we want to quickly discuss. As from research, we have observed that those threats that are coming from bad governance and poverty, the effect on good retirement, we can see them in the agitations that are actually everywhere. Agitations from different people, the workers are agitating, even retirees too. They too are agitating. Retirees are agitating, workers are agitating. Look, agitation from even police. They say they want to pull out from the contributory pension scheme. They want to go to the DBS. So agitations, for many agitations everywhere. When people are saying, no, we don't want to remain in this scheme. This scheme is not serving our purpose. And many problems. And if you trace this problem, you trace them to poverty and bad governance. Because if the system is working well and there is no poverty, I don't think somebody will be saying a system that is already working well, you want to pull out from it. That bad governance and poverty is one, because when most of those people that are agitating, when they look at the plight of their colleagues that are already retired, how they are battling with poverty, they too don't want to continue on that route, and that is why they are being agitation to pull out from the existing contributory pension scheme is one of those effects of bad governance and poverty. Another one is there is still inability to subscribe. Many, if you look at presently, I think it's only 6 states that have already subscribed to the contributory pension scheme. That is for the government, and though the federal government has subscribed, but at the state level they are still battling with it. Even come to the private sector, there are many people that are yet to be subscribed, and even those that have subscribed, many of them are not contributing, and it boils down to this poverty. When you discuss with them, they will tell you that it's even difficult for us to pay salary, let alone even make contributions towards people's pension. Because of bad governance and poverty. That is why most, even those in the private sector, have not been able to comply, irrespective of the laws that say that they should comply. And even at the government level, it's still a problem at the state level. That is another thing. Another thing is even the issue of accrue rights from the federal level is a problem. We got to know that I think the last time that the federal government paid accrue right was March 2023. That means people that retired from that March 2023 till now, they are waiting. They've not been able to access their pension. And imagine somebody that didn't save money. What would the person be living on over 1 year? He's not getting any money coming to him. These are all threats. And that is why most people are saying, no, we don't want to continue with this system, because of this issue of bad governance and even poverty. Another thing that we are seeing again is even the pressure on the front coming from loss of job. 25% loss of job is another big threat. No money that people supposed to save for old age, because when they lose their job after 4 months, they don't have another job. They want to go and start withdrawing from that money that they have, and they deplete the money. At the time they retire, they will not have any good thing to take home. Even the recent 25% on pension mortgage financing is still not proper, because if the economy is doing well, somebody should be able to, from the salary and other thing that is earning, able to put a structure, a house, a home, a house that he will keep his family. But because people are not able to do that, that is why they are falling back on what they're supposed to keep for the future. And you see, it's actually threatening the system. And another thing, another angle to it, agitation for lump sum. There have been agitation. Even the people are agitating. Oh, give us 50% of the money we have when I retire. Some are even saying, give me en bloc, all the money that I have, give it to me. Like, I can manage my money. I know how to manage my money. You see, all these things, all this agitation is as a result of poverty and bad governance. Because the system, if there is good governance and there's no poverty, nobody will be asking for money, because you would have saved all that money aside. When you retire, you even leave this money so that you'll be earning something. But people are not looking at that. There is another there is still the effect of poor pension contribution. Poor pension contribution because of the salary that people are earning, because what is being contributed for them is not enough. And that is why when they retire, they just have little to in their RSA. There is even the problem of the issue of loss of value. That has been a major issue now. The devaluation of the naira and inflation has actually made useless the retirement fund that people have. And that's why many people are complaining. Those that are earning monthly pension benefit, they are complaining that the money cannot even do anything for them. I've mentioned the issue of accrual. That is another problem. And even the problem of non-compliance. All these things are major threats to good retirement. And we just pray that the government will actually put the economy in a stable form, and see how they can reduce the rate of poverty, so that the people can retire and retire well, so that the pension system can begin to work effectively. We want to actually stop here, and we urge the government and all stakeholders to work together to see that this baby, the contributory pension scheme, is sustained, that it is not destroyed by all these threats that are coming from poverty and bad governance. Remain blessed. Our numbers are open in case you want to get across to us. 08054269557 and 07033253557. Our email address is ispenonline@gmail.com. Please share this podcast. You may be helping somebody, most especially the government, for them to know what is right to do to keep the pension system going well. Thank you very much.